this fight, years and years in the making.
People on their feet here at the Canton Civic Center. How could you not be? Knowing the blood that these two have, the beef,
I think the blue corner is
and now they get to settle it here in the Cage Thunder Cage in our co-main event.
No better way to do it here than at Cage Thunder 29 Hall of Fame fights.
Dusty's gonna take it right to the ground where we suspect he would want to.
He got very deep on a double, but Tony's still gonna try to attack a choke. He's not in any place to really finish it.
Dusty very fast here.
Yeah, he's trying to,
from the get-go.
try not to let him establish anything. Tony's doing a good job chasing a single leg to essentially get himself out of this situation.
I think just overall, Tony's doing a good job of staying composed, and where Dusty's very high pace in his grappling right now.
Elbows there.
He might be able to set up a crucifix, much like we saw earlier. Tony's doing a good job. He's hooking Dusty's left leg with his leg. That's preventing him from locking that up.
He's trying to take control of that right arm of Castillo, but yeah, he might have the chance to really land some blows here.
Well, he's settling into this situation, this position, excuse me, a little bit more now, but Tony not giving up on it though. He's still chasing that single. Good elbow there from Dusty.
The crowd is certainly...
He's close on that choke.
Back, it's on the chin there. Still a very uncomfortable spot to be in if you're Castillo.
Absolutely.
Dusty wise to it, just starts to land some strikes.
I like the idea there from Tony. He didn't necessarily explode the way he needed to though, but he does wind up in a better spot. Doing a good job of threatening from his back though the entire time.
Now in side control.
Looks like he's attacking arm triangle. He rides the position right back to the back. Tony gives his back up.
Big ground and pound there from Dusty. It's now in like a north-south position here.
Got 2 minutes left here in this grudge match, round one.
And Dusty really in any opportunity that he's had to really land some damage, throw some strikes to the head of Castillo. He's taken advantage of it here in this first round.
And to the surprise of no one. I'm sure he wants to see some blood in this fight.
Yeah, Dusty's really controlled the ground, even though I think Tony's looked comfortable as well, but Dusty just has him where he wants him.
Yeah, he's riding with all the actions that Castillo is giving him.
Has both hooks in now. Still a minute and just under a half to work with in the first round. Trying to wrap his arm around the chin of Castillo.
I like how Dusty's not committing to a body triangle. He's just kind of leaving the hooks there, and
he's not rushing this either.
Not at all. I think he has enough confidence in his ground game that the finish will present itself. So I think he's more than content just hitting him at this point.
And there's the body triangle.
Now he's trying to switch sides because Castillo got the weight onto the ankle of Dusty. So it's oftentimes you'll see them try to switch the body lock to the other side. Tony tries to turn in.
See if Dusty wants to land some ground and pound here.
And Dusty was all over.
To close out the first round.
Yeah, he's very content just striking rather than going for a submission so far.
And that surprises me, Brandon. It kind of shocks me that.
Well, let's see if Castillo can use a little more lateral movement and be effective with his stand-up. Good straight right. That's a good start. Good right hand.
Leg kick. Oh, and a right hand cracks in Castillo.
Now this is where Tony wants to fight here on the feet.
Absolutely. Kind of reach with that left hook. Let's see if he can time one of these entries just like that. Just like that.
Yeah, Dusty going for those leg kicks and just leaving himself open.
Dusty doing a good job, though, getting back to his length, using those limbs of his, throwing kicks.
Tony going in for his own takedown.
And I think this is a little bit of ego coming into play.
Oh,
takes him over to his corner.
And there's the slam.
And then the legs riding up immediately for Dusty here. But right in his corner, getting good instruction. Keeping the posture high in order to avoid the long legs of Dusty. And a good elbow there over the top.
This has to feel so good for the Castillo team after how round one went. We were talking in between rounds about how Dusty made a statement in that first round. And now Castillo looks to return the favor.
And what a statement for Castillo to say, you know what, I can wrestle too.
Sure.
Yeah, with a guy with this much experience, you know, he's gonna have skills everywhere. And, you know, to make him think that it's a striking fight, or that's where he wants it, and to use the element of surprise to get a takedown of his own. I mean, that's high-level fight IQ there.
And really on the feet to start this round, Castillo was getting the better of those exchanges. Gets good elbows there from Castillo as well. Yeah. Mexican muscle showing that experience in round number 2.
And I don't really agree with Dusty's decision-making here on trying to throw up this unorthodox choke. There you go.
And this fight is crazy on the outside. I got coaches flicking off fans, fans flicking off coaches. I mean, this is just, it's a madhouse here in Cage Thunder.
The energy is palpable right now at the Canton Civic Center.
Yep. So we got Dusty back on top, but with 2 minutes here, it's anyone's round, it's anyone's fight.
Him and the guy in the corner, guys.
Tony's waiting for the right time to let go of that lock he has with the legs and secure his hips.
Right outside of the cage, Ohio Athletic Commission took away a coach from Castillo's corner.
Yeah, as a pro fighter, you can only have 3 cornermen. I think there were 4 over there in the Castillo corner, and it's not allowed.
Oh, it sounded like he might be going for a calf slicer here. High stakes 50-50 position here. Anytime you got the legs tangled up. Ooh. Wow. But they're not gonna use this time to stop from inflicting some damage. Now he's going for more of a heel hook position. Still very much a 50-50. Either guy can get it here.
Dusty's going for it. Castillo giving a thumbs up to his corner.
Yeah, he's gonna need to buck or close the distance. There he goes. Now he can punch here. If he feels comfortable enough with that right hand in play, he can start punching with the left, and he's not any way to defend himself.
Yeah.
He should get right out to a front headlock. I don't know if I'd chase guillotine here.
Dusty seems a little exhausted.
Oh, he's going.
Which one is corner?
You see with the ref in the way. He's trying to go for a, could be a necktie with his legs in play with the front head.
Or maybe more composed.
Oh, I
So hard to tell with this rolling.
Gotta be careful not to kick around an opponent here in the head.
And it's Dusty finishing the round on top. Landed some ground and pound like he did in round 1, but this was a Castillo round through and through. 1-1 going into round 3. This is exactly what everyone wanted coming into this co-main event.
I should mention arguably 1-1.
Both these guys have different demeanors, and it looks like, Castillo, he took a couple of hard breaths and was very fired up. And Dusty was his typical self, very relaxed.
Dusty had a great feint there, and it certainly threw Castillo up, and now Dusty relentless on that takedown. It was a great setup.
And this is the first time in the fight that this position has been played out in front of Dusty's corner.
Absolutely. That's big.
With a lot of time left here as well. Looks like Tony's throwing some elbows from the ground here.
Yeah.
Crafty shots.
It's being active from his back.
He's trying to set up a guillotine maybe. If he can get his legs back into full guard, he's going to have a chance at this.
Yeah, he is.
He still has a chance at it now.
It could be deep. Dusty seems to be moving fine.
It got him back to his feet at the very least, but not for long. Gonna wall walk. Still got the opportunity to do so here if he elects. Two minutes gone by in round 3. Majority of it spent on the ground with Dusty in control.
Tony's coach is calling for Castillo to get up to his feet, finish the fight on the feet.
Well, on the feet, we know he has an advantage in that round. We saw it in the beginning of round 2.
Yeah, for the entirety of the fight that's taken place on the feet, he has shown that he's the better striker.
We saw this out of Dusty in the first round, just controlling Castillo. I'd say Dusty in the first round landed some more damage and route to this control, but now we're seeing it.
That was a big shot landed by Dusty.
It's like a potential toe hold here from Castillo from the bottom.
Oh, another big one.
A lot of times when you chase those leg locks, you are forfeiting defense in terms of the striking. Good to see Castillo abort and get back to the task at hand, which is getting back to your feet. But he's got a long way to go here with his legs laced and Dusty firmly on top.
And for Castillo, something's got to give here in this third round if he wants to win this fight. Maybe chirping to each other there.
Yeah, I think maybe protesting at the back of the head, elbow there.
He's just elbowing the thigh of Castillo right now. Into side control. Maybe distracted Castillo in advanced position.
Yeah, it's going to be a hard position to get out of with a minute to go.
Yeah.
He's going to really have to get desperate.
Now to mount.
And in doing so, oh, nice hammer fist. Back to side control here. Looks to be the most convincing round of the fight thus far in Dusty's favor.
Yeah, I think Dusty took it.
He's looking at his corner for instruction.
This could be Tony's chance if he wanted to. Man, Dusty's got him.
Dusty going back to that crucifix position.
Yeah, it looks a lot better this time,
Dusty's just so skilled on the ground.
isn't he?
So much grappling experience, so much jiu-jitsu experience paying off in this co-main event at Cage 129.
And a couple of good shots to end it out. Let's see if they earn some respect back.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for both of these professional gladiators. After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Dan Leeson scores us 30-27. Judge Charles Tourneau scores us 29-28. And Judge Brian Kennedy scores us about 29-28. For your winner by unanimous decision, Dusty the Warrior